Wait, I'm a marketer? I'm sorry, what? What'd you think?
Jolly good show.
I think it's trying to do what everybody else is doing, or trying to sound like everybody else. Oh, I love this creator, so I'm gonna copy them exactly.
Where did she go? I swear she was just here, running the show, so unafraid. Wish I could go back to those days.
Hello and happy Sunday. Welcome to the studio. I am here on a Sunday evening on an emergency mission. Kind of, not really, but I'm actually going out to a concert in a little bit. Gonna meet my friend Ryan for dinner and a show. I'm so excited. The artist we're seeing, his name is Monrovia, but my friend Lindsay, friend and client, she has used the studio before. She reached out to me earlier this morning, and with all of the flight delays and everything that are happening, she needed the studio, let's just say. So I'm getting it ready for her, which is awesome. I love being able to help out, and it's awesome to have a repeat client. Like, that's such a good sign. So we are gonna just move things around a little bit, make things nice and easy for her. I think she's gonna be here like first thing in the morning. So I want her to pretty much be able to just come in, open up her laptop, sit down, turn a couple switches on, and be good to go. So let's do that and then go to dinner and a show. I am becoming Barb the Builder over here. I'm trying to set up an Elgato key light for her. The last time she came in, we just used a softbox, but it's like winter now, or fall. It's snowy outside, by the way. First snow of the season happened. Barb the Builder, yes we can. We're just like comfortable.
These stairs are an incline because I keep.
No, I stay beside that telephone, and the government stays on heavy foot to try to keep us all down. That's your voice on there too. I'm loving you too much.
What'd you think?
Jolly good show.
Was it a jolly good
It
show?
really was a good show, though. I was actually really impressed.
I really liked it.
His voice sounded so good and like unfiltered in a way.
I know, it's
Like,
kind of
that was
crazy.
kind of crazy.
I liked the sing-along portions.
Yes.
Though I do wish we had lyrics, because, you know, we're
I know, I
new
didn't know the
fans.
lyrics, so I was just like,
You did good, though. You did good. Jolly good, chap. Good morning. Good afternoon, 1:22 from my winter workstation. I'm like kind of a hot mess today. I'm like, wow, okay, did I brush my hair today? No, I didn't. All's well in the world though. Honestly, I'm on such a high from the concert. It was so good. Monrovia is one of those artists who I was telling Ryan, I was like, you're gonna be so glad that I took you to this concert in like 5-10 years. Honestly, in like 20-30 years. He actually hasn't even released a full LP yet. I think it comes out in January. And I truly think he's like gonna be like one of those like seminal artists, at least in like the folk scene, where we're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I saw him once, you know, like that's how I feel. He's really good. Anyway, all is well though. I had a morning full of meetings. I had, let's see, I had a mastermind, and then I had therapy, and then I had a co-working session where I got my vlog, probably the last one you saw. I got that uploaded. So I need to just work on the thumbnail now. It is a very beautiful sunny day. I bet it's freezing though, but I do feel like I should take a walk because it's 30 degrees. It looks so warm out. This is what I hate. This is what I hate. I'm back a few days later, sore from Pilates. My legs are literally like shaking. So I don't know if this is the right day to do this, but I actually got an idea because Lindsay, when she was in here, she recorded a video of a little bit of the amended setup that I made for her.
Quick little behind the scenes. So we've got the Rode mic set up here, which is that fancy mic right there. So I sound really good.
And I actually really loved the way it looked with this chair, like over here. So I want to play around with the set a little bit and see if maybe that's a better setup. So let's play a little bit and see what happens. Isn't that cuter? Like a more dynamic shot. I'll have to play around with a human here. It sounded creepy. So for the close-ups, the individual, that could be cute with a little of the window. And then my homemade art for this one. Something like that. I think this is better. What do you guys think? I think it's fun. We've got our little podcasting corner. We've got our little work area. My work area. The production cart. Clean up this area. This area is always, the cove is what we're calling it. It's just always gonna look a little junky, but I can make it better, obviously. But I don't know, I think this is better. I keep saying I'm gonna leave and then I keep remembering other things I wanted to do while I was here. So we're going to, it's gonna be live by the time this vlog comes out, the registration link. My mom is hosting a jewelry class here. I'm so excited. Please, you guys, please come. My mom is like the sweetest. She's so incredibly talented. It's going to be basically free. I still haven't decided. It'll be very, very low cost. Just pay for supplies. If anything, you can make some gifts, some last minute gifts for friends, family, anybody you want, and they'll be really beautiful. Anyway, I wanted to get a chair survey here because I bought 4 folding chairs that are at my house. And then I wanted to also count. So I've got 4 of these, this guy, so 5, 6, 7 with these 2. And then, sorry, you guys are probably getting dizzy. This bench under here expands out to, I would say comfortably seat 4. So what is that, 7, 11? But yeah, and then table wise, we have the round table, and then that desk that pulls out to, it's a transformer table, which is amazing. So it will seat like up to 8 to 10 people. So we can have that as a long jewelry making table, the round one, and then people can sit here if they just want to chill. Maybe my mom and I will like sit here and we'll do the tutorial. Ooh, yeah, that's what we'll do. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. You guys, please come. Please come. Okay, seriously, please register. You have to register. My mom, we're also going to bake amazing vegan gluten-free goodies. If you're not vegan and gluten-free, you're still going to love them. I promise. My mom is an amazing baker. It's going to be really fun. And then you can, you know, before or after, you can shop around downtown Ann Arbor. There's like so many cute things for last minute gifts here. There's Literati, which is a bookstore right on the corner. Books are great for almost anybody. There's also my favorite record store. It's called Underground Sound. It's like right next door, 2 doors down. There's also a bunch of gift stores. There's a vintage store around the corner. Like, have a little Ann Arbor shopping day. It's going to be so fun. I can't wait. Yay. Happy Sunday. No, Saturday. Can't rush the weekend. I'm going to an event, a speaking event. I'm going to be on a panel in about 2.5 hours. Is that correct? Mm-hmm. Which means I need to leave in about 15. But I wanted to show you. I get some questions. A few of you have asked about my signature everyday lip color. And it's this one by Ariana Grande's brand R.E.M. Beauty. I really love her makeup line. Her eyeshadows are the only ones that I can use without bothering my eyes. I have meibomian gland disease, for those who don't know, dysfunction disease, whatever, I don't know. Basically, my eyes are very dry, sensitive, my glands are messed up, so I love her eye makeup, but I also love this lipstick in, I think the one I normally get is Pucker Up. No, I think the opposite. I think the one I normally get is Kiss Me. It's like a little lighter, but it's the first lip product that I've hit pan on in forever. So I went into Ulta yesterday to pick some more up and I decided to try this color as well, which is Pucker Up. So let's try it and see. I think it's a little darker, like more of a nude than a pink. I like it. I think I like the other one better for every day, but I do like this. I got one more new lip product, which is this NYX Fat Slick Oil, whatever. I had one in a different color before, or maybe it was the same color. I don't know. This is Profile Pic. I really like it. It's like a nice, you just like throw it in your purse and it's nice and glossy. My lips are so dry at this time of year. So let's use that as the base. I think I'm gonna do my OG. Kiss Me, I think, is the one that I want. It's a little light, so I do like to layer it. You guys know what's so funny and so stupid about insecurities? My number one insecurity about my face is my lips. I don't like that my top lip is dark. Darker than the lighter one. The lighter one, the lower one. But you know what's so funny? Seriously, almost every man like that I've ever dated, like anything, they always are like, I love your lips. And like specifically that aspect of my lips. Like they like that they like look like they have lip liner on naturally. Isn't that so funny? Not that we really like care what men think. No offense, we love you guys, but you know, you have insecurities are not about what other people think of us, but it is just funny because it's like, I don't know. I always feel like I need to even them out. So I feel really naked without a lip product on. And the last beauty update, I am running out the door. I mean, I'm fine. I'm planning to get there an hour before my session. And it's just a panel, and I have no idea what I'm talking about. The event I'm going to is called CreatorCon, so it's all about content creation. But anyway, the last beauty update, I'm gonna try to paint my nails really fast, which could be dangerous, but this is nail concealer. I usually use the Dazzle Dry System, which is really nice. It stays on for a long time. It's, you know, formaldehyde free and all the things, but it is a whole system. Like you do like base coat, main coat, main coat. Wait, no, 2 coats of base coat, I think. Main coat, 2 coats of that, top coat. You know, it's like, I don't know. And I realized recently, like, I've not painted my nails in so long just because I haven't been wanting to deal with it. YOLO, who cares? But anyway, I saw this product and it's like concealer. So like you can do 1 coat of it. It's just kind of like a sheer little like milky tint. This one is pink, I think, is the color. I'll give it a minute and see what it looks like with 2 coats, but like that's all you're supposed to do. It's just like boop. So I like this idea as like a middle ground, you know? Okay, so I'm going to this event called CreatorCon. My panel is called like the New Rules of Marketing or something, which I'm kind of freaking out about because I'm like, wait, I'm a marketer? I'm sorry, what? I don't know what I'm supposed to talk about, so I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm really good at, you know, thinking on my toes. But I am a little bummed because my friend Ryan, he was supposed to come to this event as well, but he couldn't make it. So I'm like, okay, now this is a solo event, and you guys know, I think if you've been around for a long time, like I get very anxious. I feel like I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna freak out. I feel like who's gonna help me take a picture? Because I need a picture. Come on. Like I need to prove I was at the event. Like I just like my anxiety brain just goes in circles, you know? And so I've just been like all morning just trying to do like nice soothing activities, not hype it up, not get ready first thing in the morning. Like if I get ready first thing and start planning and my mind just starts like racing. So yeah, it's been a good morning and now I'm starting to freak out, but it's good because now I only have an hour to freak out instead of the whole day to freak out. Ooh, this is cute. Okay, 2 coats is really cute. I really like this. Right? Simple, effortless, but cute. No idea where I'm supposed to be. I'm at this building and there's not a soul in sight who looks like they would be at a creator event.
Coming up on the stage, make them feel good. Now, to help creators and businesses continue to evolve and develop, what do you see as a current mistake that current businesses or creators are making that they should stop doing now as they're entering into 2026? Tasha, you were ready. So what about?
I'm like, how much time do we have now? I'm just kidding. I think it's trying to do what everybody else is doing, or trying to sound like everybody else. Oh, I love this creator, so I'm going to copy them exactly. I think, especially in this era of AI, in this era of people getting back to normalcy after COVID, several years ago, people love a good comfort creator.
Hello, I'm on the struggle bus. It's Monday and I am heading out the door for another activity. It is like, I didn't even tell you guys, by the way, that I had a dinner with my friend on Friday night in the city, in Detroit. So I've just been a little city girl and I'm tired. Today, TMI for the men out there, or anybody, but also grow up. I started my cycle like the day that I had that speaking event in Detroit. And so this is all very abnormal for me because I didn't know there was a name for this until very recently, cycle syncing. I just kind of naturally did that. Like I would just naturally take it really easy. Yeah, I'm realizing there's like a trending, science, I guess, or, I don't know, advice about it now. I'd like to get an expert on, somebody who knows all about cycle syncing. Did I just get that on my teeth? To come on the podcast. So if you know of anyone, especially if they're in Michigan and I can interview them in person, let me know. Because I typically do not do strenuous work, stressful work, out of the house work, but I've been pushing myself and I'm happy to do it today. I'm very happy to do it today. It's for a very important cause. I am going back to the city to Cass Community Social Services. Whenever I moved to Detroit, I learned about them. They have like really cool stuff for people who are low to no income, including a tiny house community, which is awesome. They just do so many amazing things. And now truly is such a time where if you have any ounce of a platform, any extra money, voice, anything, like I think it's a great time to use it. We have to take care of each other. They're rough times out there. And they reached out to me and asked me if I'd take part in their holiday live stream. And I was like, yes. The answer is yes. It's going to be a fun little time and I'm looking forward to it, but I got to go. Then we'll come back and I am going to instantly shower, PJs, plop in bed. I do have more work I need to do, but we're doing it in bed, baby. So let's go spread some holiday cheer.
Getting them on Instagram and TikTok and all.
Yeah,
all
and YouTube,
all
my
of those.
favorite.
And YouTube.
Yeah.
Right. Why is that your favorite?
Again, because of that
Storytelling.
deeper human connection. I think that, watching a 15-second video versus watching a 45-minute podcast, those are very different experiences. And you can get a lot more nuanced in your discussions on
You
a
can
platform
actually
like
have a
YouTube.
deep conversation
Yeah.
with somebody for that period of time versus a TikTok
Yep.
chimpanzee on a motor scooter. Huh?
That was so fun, truly so fun. I already did my spiel, so I don't need to say much more. It was quick and simple and warmed my heart, and they liked my hat, so that's good. I decided I'm going to be good and do a little practicing of my ukulele before getting cozy. Once I get cozy, it's like I'm not doing anything productive except for work. I can work in bed just because it's like second nature to me now. But I restrung my ukulele. This is a baritone ukulele. I restrung it and you can tell because it's all janky. I'm like not good at stringed instruments, and this is a good one to try if you're trying to like learn how to play guitar. I have guitars that I don't play very well because it's shorter, it's smaller, there's like less notes more or less. I was listening to a song on the drive home by Rustin Kelly from his new album, which I love. It's called Give Up the Ghost. And it literally is like just like a chord or two. And they literally just go over like the whole first verse. It's just so interesting when you start listening to music in a different way, because I always just listen to lyrics first because I was a writer first, and then I listened to drums because I learned how to play drums in school. But I'm like, I never really like paid attention to what the guitar was doing. Like I I listened to the guitar and I liked the way it sounds, but I never paid attention to the fact that it was literally just like a couple chords. It literally just like did like a chord for like the whole first verse. So I'm like, okay, maybe I can start writing some songs, like, and actually putting some instrumentation, some very basic instrumentation behind the songs that I've been writing in my songwriting class. I also got this thing. This is a kalimba. I have seen these and I was like, I don't need this. It's also called a finger piano. I need it. Is this not so fun? And you know what I've learned? Again, if you are not, you know, a super talented like musician, but you like to write. So I was playing around with this with some of my songs last night. The notes you literally just play with your finger. So I could write, I could arrange, I could compose. I don't know the words. I composed a song and now I just need somebody to be able to actually play it. Cause I'm like, okay, I know what notes I want played there. It's a fun little thing to play around with. Anyway, all this to say, you know, what's really interesting is after I got done tinkering around on my finger piano and my baritone uke, guess what I started to do? Because sometimes I think you guys are like, why is she telling me about all this stuff that is not relevant to business? Guess what I started to do? I started to work on my book for the first time in so long. I truly think when you start unlocking creativity in one medium, it unlocks creativity in others, and maybe in ways that could be more applicable to your business, your bottom line, your revenue. Like, you have to allow yourself to just play. It just unlocks a different part of your brain, I think. Honestly, like, one of the things, I was saying this on a call earlier, one of the things about the event CreatorCon that was a little stressed me out a little bit is I feel like my ex-husband got Detroit in the divorce. You know, like, I don't go there anymore very often. I'm like, that's his place, that's his home. Like, I don't want to take that from him. I don't want to step on toes. I love Detroit, I really do, but there were some things that happened that made me feel very unsafe. And this is not a hating on Detroit thing. It's just on, you know, any big city, blah, blah, blah. And I think I sort of developed a lot of like resentment and, yeah. And then when we got divorced, I was like, okay, well, he can just have that. I'll just stay out of his way. And so it was really nice to go back into the city, and it was really nice today too to go back into the city. I do have so much love for that place. Like, I mean, I spent almost like 10 years of my life, and like, that's where this business was really built. That's where like I started really making exciting and fun vlogs, and it's just such an important part of my life. I also think it was so good to go to that event alone. I think I mentioned to you that Ryan, my friend, was originally supposed to go with me and wasn't able to. And so I was like, you know, it went from being an exciting thing to being a stressful thing. And it turned out to be a really good thing. Not just the talk was good, but I also like saw people that I knew. I saw friends that I hadn't seen in a long time who I guess you know, my ex-husband got to Detroit in the divorce. He also got pretty much all of our friends in the divorce. And I guess I just assumed like some of those people wouldn't want to speak to me anymore because for whatever reason, even though these are people like I'd connected with at conferences, events, online, but they also knew my ex. And so I just kind of assumed they were gonna like, you know, like, I don't know. And no, people were like so excited to see me. I met new friends too, subscribers, shout out to them. And it's just, sometimes I just think it's really good to do those things to remind yourself that you can. And also, and like, just to clarify, I'm not saying anything negative about my ex-husband, but he was very extroverted. Like, he took up all of the attention. You know, if I took him somewhere, if we went to an event together, like, it was all eyes on him because he was more extroverted, he's still alive. It feels weird. I always feel like I'm talking about him like he's dead. He's alive and well. But like, he's a lot more extroverted, and, you know, he kind of, and in my younger years, I really loved that because I was so introverted and so shy, and I could hide behind him. And I was like, okay, if I'm going to an event with him, no one's going to pay attention to me. They're all going to pay attention to him, and this is perfect. But now that I'm older, now that I'm in my 30s, like, I do feel like I have things to be proud of. I do want people to come up to me for me, and not because I'm one half of this partnership, or because I'm hanging out with this guy who's loud and dancing around and funny and blah, blah, blah. Like, I want to stand on my own as my own unique person that is interesting, that is fun, that, you know, can socialize, even if it's not in the way that he did, that still has value, like that quiet confidence. And so again, and same with Ryan, like, you know, he's like the extroverted version of me, you know, like we're very similar. I think he's an ENFJ, I'm an INFJ. And so like a lot of times when I go to events with him, it's like, I kind of shrink. He's also like 6'5", you know, so it's just kind of funny. Again, I'm not saying anything negative about either of these people. I love Ryan, obviously, but it is just funny. Like, I think sometimes it's good for introverted people to still do things alone and still prove to themselves that you don't need your extroverted, you know, shield necessarily. Like, you can take up space. You are interesting. So, hello, happy Friday that I'm recording in the studio. As you can see, I've got my beanie on. I love the hats, okay? I'm sorry. Is it cringe to love your own merch this much? Maybe, but love the baseball cap and I love the beanie. Kind of even more because I'm a Michigan girly, you know? I'm very Michigan today. Like a little lumberjack's wife or something. But I'm actually struggling a bit. For some reason, my internet is being really wonky. I've been trying to send out my email for the week and it's like every page is loading so slow, but I don't want to reset the internet until I sent it because like what if something weird happens? So I'm going to reset it in a second. But I'm down here because I am meeting a fellow creator. Her name's Desiree Martinez and she just wrote a book. She's a YouTuber. I've met her once at a conference, but we're gonna go grab lunch together and talk about, I wanna have her on the podcast when her book is out, which I think is gonna be in January. So kind of do like a little pre-interview. I'm gonna open up my curtain in case it'd be really awkward if she's standing like right outside the door hearing me talk about her. But gonna do that. And then I'll catch you up to speed. I feel like I've been vlogging little bits here and there and none of it's cohesive. So I need to kind of figure that out. And I also have a trip planned tomorrow to escape the cold for a little bit. So should be a fun one, maybe. We'll see. That was so nice. And then I stopped at my local watering hole to grab a coffee and had one of the rudest experiences of my life. Not from the employee. The employee was annoyed. I could tell. I like swiped my card or whatever and then something happened. I think I was supposed to sign and I didn't sign, so it automatically like rejected the transaction. And I'm standing and the guy, like the next guy to order, I move out of the way because I didn't realize this had happened. And next thing I know, he is snapping at me, like in my face to come over. And I'm just like, I am not a dog. It took everything in me to not be like, hey sir, it's like very rude to like snap at people. But I didn't. I held it together. All right, what am I gonna do now? It's 2:00. I need to pack for Tampa. I'm going down tomorrow for a little long weekend. Honestly, that really threw me off. Like my brain is like, what just happened? So I think I need a minute before I talk to you guys again because I'm a little confused. Okay, I'm still rattled, but I really am. I've just been sitting here like, what just happened? I've also been trying to think of what the heck to call this vlog. I was just looking through my footage and it's like all so random and I'm like, I guess this vlog is just me like working on my self-confidence and enjoying life. And then I was thinking, I was like, well, that title's not gonna do well because people don't like it when I enjoy life. And I caught myself in a bit of a negative thought pattern and I wanted to maybe chat about it with you. I'm actually waiting. My friend, she reached out and asked if we could have a chat. I think she just has a business question. So I'm like waiting for her to call me. So we might have some time to chat. Let's go sit over on the comfy chairs actually. She's probably going to call the second I sit down. I also took some Black Friday pictures of my merch. And then my film ran out. I'm so disappointed. And I swear, I know I have some here. I just like, where I have it is the question that I do not know. So I'm gonna have to bring some from home next time I'm here. But let's get a little cozy. Okay, so sometimes I think this about creating content. If I said, I don't know, like, had a really great day. I mean, that's not SEO optimized, but I'm generalizing here. Sometimes I feel like people don't like that stuff. Like they like it when I'm like, I got divorced, worst day ever, struggles I have. And I sometimes internalize that and think that means that people hate me. And what I realized is like, no, that's not true. I realized this because I was watching one of my favorite vloggers, Tara Michelle. And I'll be honest with you, I haven't watched a lot of her content recently just because I've been really busy, but she posted that she is going through a breakup. I clicked on it instantly, and it wasn't that I was happy to see her miserable. Obviously, you know, there's some parasocial relationship there with her. As I've been watching her for several years, of course I want her to be happy. But I clicked on it because one, I wanted to show her support, and two, because it is relatable. Happiness is relatable too, but if you're happy, you generally don't need like that solidarity, right? I don't need like, if I'm in a happy, loving, perfect relationship, I don't really need to see other people in happy, loving, perfect relationships because I'm confident in my own. But if you are going through struggles of the heart or of business or, you know, whatever it might be, that's when you do need people. And that's when you do need to see other people surviving it and thriving through it. And it's actually, in a weird sense, a form of admiration and respect, I think. So, I don't know. That's something that I'm always thinking of, like, it's a storytelling framework, right? Like if you look at, I don't know, the hero's journey or just like your classic, I don't know what it's called, rising action, fall, you know, conflict resolution, like people like to see those journeys. So anyway, I don't know what this vlog is going to be, but that's all folks.
I wrote a note this Sunday, symptoms like how I forget. Then washed my pants on Monday, forgot I had it there in the pocket for the doctor, but my writing wasn't there. What to do, where are the words to tell them I'm doing okay?
Good morning. I'm going to record an Instagram story, so I'll just record for both of you at once. Actually, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I hate recording on my phone so much. I was going to tell Instagram about this microphone that I got, which was sent to me by this brand. It's like Maono. And it's a pretty affordable little microphone. It looks very similar to my Shure MV7, if you haven't noticed. But what's really cool about this is it is fully wireless. So you see there's no cables at all. It's connected to my computer through this little receiver here. And it does have the, what do you call this? XLR and USB capabilities. So you can connect it through a wire, through a cord if you want to. But it's actually so perfect for this use case, like for when I'm traveling and want to have a little bit better than just computer audio or don't want to, you know, bring all the cables and cords. And it sounds really good. The audio quality is honestly really impressive.
Red dots and it's been a moment since I saw you last. Let's meet up, promises of
Hey, real quick, wanted to let you know that my Black Friday Cyber Monday sale is on. You can shop via the link down in the description box. If you've been meaning to enroll in a course or book a coaching call or explore mentorship with me, those things are all available. I'm also doing a giveaway, so every $100 gets you an entry to join me in the studio for a VIP day, which is really fun. I'll also link to anything that I mention in this video in the description box. A bunch of the different products and things that I show are on sale for Black Friday. So happy shopping and hope you enjoy the video.